Presenting.
Rolling.
From our Washington, D.C. studios, Roland Martin, good morning.
Hey, folks, good morning. Hope you had a fantastic weekend.
Fantastic.
Good. Glad to hear that. Over the weekend, of course, somebody picked up, won the Powerball, some $600 million. Not bad. The folks in Baltimore feel as if they've won Powerball with the governor signing a bill investing, focusing on spending more than $1 billion to invest in Baltimore public schools. Obviously needed in a huge way when you look at the fact that Baltimore has the lowest graduation rate throughout the state of Maryland, and so many of the schools are in disrepair. We're joined this morning by Bishop Douglas Miles, co-chair of the Build organization, and of course he was one of the folks leading the effort to secure this funding. Bishop, good morning.
Good morning.
First and foremost, what does it actually mean? Obviously, $1 billion investment. Is the focus going to be on rebuilding infrastructure, or is it going to be putting the investment in the children in terms of resources, teachers, things along those lines?
Well, this effort is to rebuild infrastructure. In Baltimore, there have been no new schools constructed in almost 40 years, and
none
have fallen into major disrepair.
Oh my goodness!
Well, you say no schools being built in the last 40 years?
No new schools in the past 40 years, and
right.
The conditions in the schools have deteriorated. Boilers breaking down annually in the middle of the winter. Buildings with lacking windows. Water undrinkable because it's lead tainted, and our children deserve better than that.
Now, of course, this wasn't just about one organization or one person, and so how are you able to push the state to sign this kind of expenditure? Because $1 billion is no joke in this current economic climate.
In no climate, and especially in Baltimore, the $1.1 billion is the largest investment in uptown Baltimore in the history of the city. And it will mean some major changes that will take place in the city. The effort began over 2 years ago when, again, a coalition that had fought back to prevent reduction of equity and funding in Baltimore public schools in terms of student money for students decided to stay together to look at what was going on in terms of the building. And this organization, BEC, came about because of the Build organization, Baltimoreans United Leadership Development, ACLU, and Child First, the largest after-school program in the state, coming together, saying that we needed to hang together to do something in terms of making school buildings better in Baltimore City.
Okay, so when are you going to get some new schools? When's all this money going to go to work?
Well, it's been signed into law. Hopefully, before the year is out, the first bonds will be sold, and construction will begin early 2013.
All right.
2014. And along these lines, it will mean 15 new schools, over 30 renovated schools. And what we're using this as, in addition, is an effort to rebuild neighborhoods. That the new schools will provide a hub for neighborhood redevelopment. It will be a major investment in terms of creation of 1,200 jobs that hopefully most will go to city residents.
Good. That's good news.
Absolutely. Bishop Douglas Miles, we thank you for your effort and everybody else in securing the funding forward, and we certainly hope the students of Baltimore, this will impact their education and get those graduation rates up and improve the lives of so many people there. Thanks a lot.